It's the second day of the new school term here in Westminster, a chance to reconnect with colleagues you may not have seen much over the summer break. There's also a slightly new seating plan around the cabinet table to mark the beginning of this new phase for the government. The challenges, however, remain much the same.
Can you fix the migration system?
And now there's another way to try and do that. The Home Office is reaching out to tens of thousands of foreign students by text and email, warning them not to overstay their visas.
People can stay after their international student visa. They can then work in the UK for another 2 years as part of a legal process. But we don't want to see the asylum system misused by students who simply want to stay for longer. That's why we're being very clear. We need those numbers to come down.
And they already are. The number of foreign students claiming asylum has gone down 10% in the last year. But the government wants to get that number falling further. There are 130,000 foreign students and their families currently living in the UK. And they represent 13% of all asylum claims from the last year.
Approximately 20% of all the revenue of British universities came from international students' fee. Now, whether people will stop coming to the UK because of this announcement, we don't know. We don't expect, actually, the impact to be very significant.
Compared to asylum claims from small boat arrivals, that figure is small. They make up 40% of total claims. Today, the Home Secretary was insistent that the one-in, one-out deal with France would start to deliver returns this month. But the opposition say the government doesn't have a grip on this.
So far, nothing that the Labour government have tried has actually seen any dent in the numbers of illegal crossings or people coming into this country illegally. They came into office promising to smash the gangs. The only thing they've smashed is the record for number of people coming into the country.
It remains a pressing issue, and the government's performance on immigration is likely to be a benchmark that their success is measured against.
Shihab, another day, another migration announcement from the government. Is this showing a government in control or losing control of this problem?
I think it's an indication of how seriously the government is actually taking this issue. I've been speaking to a number of MPs about it for quite some time, and they're aware, especially given how popular Reform and Nigel Farage are at the moment, according to the opinion polls, that they really need to get a grip on the asylum system as soon as possible. And they're trying to do it on a number of different fronts, whether it's trying to tackle the small boat crisis through that deal with France, whether it's now looking at student visas more generally. There is a significant concern here, particularly among Labour MPs who are in that so-called red wall, that a lot of their constituents are not particularly happy with the way in which the government has been dealing with this. We saw all that controversy around asylum hotels in recent weeks and the case that was put forward by Epping District Council at the time. And again, it is an indication that many think the government's not acting quick enough. I was speaking to a Labour MP about it earlier today, who was saying that at the moment, when it comes to asylum hotels in particular, which is a slightly different issue, the target is to get to the end of using those hotels by 2029. They were saying that's simply not quick enough. They are having conversations privately to urge the government to try and get a grip on the system on all counts as quick as possible.
Shihab, thank you very much. Thank you.